What is going on, everybody? Made it to the Wednesday afternoon show, 5 o'clock. Here to break down a little NBA, and maybe a little baseball. But got my man Joe here with me. Joe, what is up?
Man, nothing much, dude. Just hell of a day yesterday for the wrong reasons. I had a bunch of
Feel that?
hooks and barely misses. So, yeah.
I definitely feel that. Um, yeah, yesterday. Well, I guess we can start off. With actually game one. My mind is blanking right now
I
so
was
bad.
going to say, if you wanted me to recap some of my bad breaks, I can.
Nah, um,
You can't
my
make
main,
it.
my main thing was as far as first game, man, with the Cavs, like they had all those three guys actually ruled out, and I was like, damn, this is bad. But then they showed up still though, because man, the Pacers defense is just not. It just doesn't scare me or actually anybody. So like,
Yeah.
so so they were looking good, man, and I was like, all right, cool. Cavs gonna get like this is a big kind of statement win just because they didn't have any of those guys. And then I turn around. Well, I didn't even turn around. You freaking call me
Yeah. Had
and
to.
and
Had to.
just said the Pacers won, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Like what?
That's the wildest ending of a game that I've seen since Reggie Miller hit those three threes with like 9 seconds left. The wildest. Like, it's not even close. Like, the dude was at the free throw line, right? He hits the first one, misses the second one, gets his own rebound over a crowd full of people, step back and hit a three to end the game. Like that, I had a sprinkle on the Pacers money line, so I'm glad he did it. But I didn't expect to win it. So
I was about to say. I mean, you did give out. You said on the show. You said
yeah,
spread. You said the team total over. You said the money line. Like
yeah.
you did say all of those.
I mean, they all hit too. So
Yeah. Um, and then the Warriors Timberwolves game, man. That first half, I just turned it off. I don't even know what I was watching there. Um, I yeah.
fun fact: the between the last this game and last game, the Timberwolves have shot lead the worst playoff 3-point percentage in NBA history. Saw that after the game. I was like, wait, what? Like, it was insane. But yeah, I doubt that happens again. It was just foul galore. Both of the coaches after the game blamed the refs, so I do expect the refs to tighten up the call. Steve Kerr said that both of the coaches are basically they have their own film that they're going to send in to the league officiating office to see if they can get some calls corrected or made or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Golden State has a 3 guard rotation with no center on the court, and they're holding centers to below 15 points a game. Like Draymond and Jimmy, they need to be congratulated for that. Like that
So
is not an easy thing to do. So
you're right there. And now the big news is, uh, as far as like Curry goes. I mean, like he's going to be out.
he
Uh,
done.
so yeah, that's like obviously a very big loss. Um, and I definitely expect the Wolves next game to play a much better game.
I lost a plus 400 parlay by 3 points. I had the Warriors team total over 101.5, and that's the only one that didn't hit.
Mm.
And Curry got he got injured in the second quarter. I was like, just throw the whole day away. I'm over it.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's action. First game up, we got the Knicks playing the Celtics. Celtics laying 10.5 points. Total is 211.5. Um, Celtics are down 0-1. I don't think anybody really like saw that coming here. So I'm gonna let you go first here, man.
Dude, to be honest with you, the spread for the Knicks is where I would lean, but there's no way I'm playing that because they just beat the Celtics. But the full game total I like, but the play that I am hammering today is the Celtic team total. Like, I like that up to 115, to be honest with you. They literally shot 15 for 60 from three. Like, all they had to do was not shoot themselves out of the game, because that's literally what happened.
That's what they did.
Halftime with a 16-point lead. They came out of in the third quarter with a 5-0 run, and then they had a 20-point lead and blew the game because they kept shooting threes. Like, Porzingis, he didn't come back after halftime, and I think that deflated the team. But yeah, the best 3-point percentage on the team was Drew Holiday. He was 2 for 7. But Jaylen Brown was 1 for 10, bro.
10.
Like, no exaggeration, I can go out there and shoot better than 10%. Like, I could. Not saying that I would, but dude, just looking at that box score, like the rebounds, because they won the rebound matchup 59-49. I think that's what kept them shooting, which they didn't think it was that bad because a lot of those threes were second and third chance threes.
Right.
But like, that's not gonna happen again, because if the Knicks had any lick of common sense, the Celtics did hack a Mitch, right? That kept Mitch Robinson on the bench. Well, it threw off the rotations. What do you do if you're a coach? You see that and you make an audible. The audible that makes the most sense: put Mitchell Robinson in the game early in the quarters, right? If the Celtics do the hack of Mitchell, now you're in the bonus. So towards the end of the quarters, you're in the bonus. You're shooting free throws. Like, make them pay for their own strategy. So that to me makes too much sense for them not to do it. But the prop that I like the absolute most is, I'm going back to my guy Drew Holiday over 10.5 points. Mainly because when I was watching him, a lot of his points came from putback. He had 16 points, right? He was 7 for 14 on the field. Very efficient. He was in the paint putting the ball back. I mean, yeah, he shot 7 threes, but he hit 2 of them. So if he hits another 2, you halfway there. So I love Drew Holiday, mainly because he's drawing Brunson on the matchups. Like, if you look at the starting fives, Brunson is the liability on defense, and that's who's guarding Drew. So between Brunson and putbacks, he'll soar over 10.5. Like, that number is just too low. So
I definitely like that.
That and the Celtics team total are the 2 plays for this one that I have.
Yeah, man. Celtics team total over 110.5. There's what I'm on, and I'm on it big. As far as the full game over, I actually was on that in the first game. It actually got there by half point. We actually needed overtime though, but still, that was just like you said, Celtics. That was a bad shooting game. Bad shooting game. Tonight, well, the thing tonight was, Celtics off of a loss are just extremely good. Off of a loss just this season, ATS. Now, and like most time, they're like a pretty big favorite, in these spots. They are 18-4.
That's insane.
So, like, if you want to lay the number here, like, I'm fine with it. It's just the Knicks. I just don't know what we're gonna get from them here. I feel like, they're gonna. I feel like they're gonna come out a little more, I guess, loose and just play ball and see if they can do it again. So that's what I'm afraid of. If actually somebody there actually gets hot and they can keep it closer. So that's just why I like the Celtics to score points. As far as the full game over, I also like that one because I almost did that. But then after I looked at it more, I was like, no, I'm going to focus on the Celtics. I'm just going to focus on them.
Yep.
I know they're going to come out strong here because they've shown it to us this season every single time. And they put up 100 points last actual game, and that was with missing 45 threes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Today they're going to shoot I mean, they're not going to shoot that actually many threes, but threes that they do shoot, they're actually still going to shoot plenty of threes, and I am expecting them to actually make more of those. And overall, I just think that this team total is actually just too low here.
It is. It's far too low. Like, I think it soars. I think it goes into the 120s because I don't think they take their foot off the gas. The Celtics just, in my mind, they played like they were entitled, like they knew the Knicks were going to give up because they were leading by 16 at halftime. Just to give you perspective, they scored 26 in the first, 35 in the second, right? Well, the whole entire second half, like third and fourth quarter, they only scored 39 points. They scored 36 in the second quarter and 39 in 2 quarters after that. Like, they shot themselves out of the game. It was pretty bad. And then only had 5 in overtime. So yeah, they shot themselves all the way out that game. Doubt that happens again.
Yeah, exactly. And just actually like you're saying, I don't think they're going to let up here whatsoever. I mean, because they just blew that actually big lead, and so yeah, this time I just don't think that they're going to let up at all. But guys, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. If you have any questions about any other games, we will be glad to go over them. But moving on here to the Nuggets and the Thunder. Thunder laying 10 points, total of 230. There's another one where the home team is down 0-1 that people did not expect this. I know I definitely did not expect this one. I'll let you go first here. I do not have a play on this game yet. Well, I have a play that I like. I just haven't actually bet it yet.
Okay.
And that is the Thunder and just laying that's 10 points here. I feel like this is going to be the game that I thought that game one was actually going to be. I feel like this is going to be that finally that one game where one of these big home favorites actually blows them out. And I can see an OKC win by, that 15 plus points. That is like what I'm feeling here. This number keeps on going down. As far as Denver, I mean, like I can understand it. I mean, because Denver just keeps showing up. And actually, maybe they do again here. And maybe that's why I haven't actually made this play yet. Part of me wants to kind of wait and maybe take it live, but then the other part of me is like, well, no, Thunder's probably gonna come out really strong here. So like you may not be able to even really get a live spot if actually they go ahead and jump out like to that lead. So anyway, there's what I'm thinking here, guys. This is not my favorite game by actually far. But if I do make a play, it is going to be laying the points here. Joe?
To give you perspective, I'm a little hesitant on the Thunder. I may do the Thunder first half, if anything, because they were up by, 10, 11? They were up by 10 points going into halftime. And again, they took their foot off the gas. It was a lot more subtle, but they took their foot off the gas. They allowed Denver. Denver was playing from behind pretty much the entire game. And that's what they do. They lull you to sleep. They play from behind, but they keep the game close and respectable. And the fourth is when they do their damage. The fourth quarter was 36-29, and that was all they needed. If you ask me, I think the player to watch, the X factor for this game, is Aaron Gordon. I like his points, but I like his PRAs more. So to give you a little bit of background about it, the last 2 games he's had 31 and 37 PRAs. Against OKC head to head, the game before that he only had 7. That's because he left like early first, second quarter for an injury, but he started out dominant. I just think he's a size. He's just wide. He's girthy. Chet nor Hartenstein really put a body on him, and he dominated him down low. So I want to exploit that matchup again. His minutes per game are up. His points per game are up. So I see no reason why not to back him. His field goal attempts are up as well. So I think he clears the 16.5 point line, but just for safety measures, he's a damn good rebounder and underrated assist person. Usually when he gets the rebound, he's handing the ball to Jokic, who's in the paint, and that's the easiest assist you're gonna get all night. So Aaron Gordon over 25.5 PRAs is my favorite play on this one.
I like that. Yeah, they're definitely makes a lot of sense. Yeah, when I see that one, I like really don't like have much. I feel like these games going now. I mean, we've broken down. I mean, as far as these series go, we've broken them down like so like much. There's not. I mean, besides the few things, though, I actually do have to say there's not like a whole lot to really add. In action, most of these spots here.
So,
yeah,
just to give you perspective, I think the strategy for OKC is to actually try on the rebounded boards, right? Because Christian Braun had 13 rebounds by himself, right? Well, Chet had 6 and Hartenstein had 9. So that's 15. One guy, the smallest guy on the Denver Nuggets, almost had as much as the 2 bigs on OKC. That cannot and will not happen again. So I do think they body him and put a body on Christian Braun at least. But again, Aaron Gordon had 14 boards and Jokic had 22 boards. Jokic, I get. Gordon, okay, he's big and strong, I get. But Christian Braun, that is unacceptable. That is, no, he's too small for that. Like,
yes. Yeah, I am totally with you there. Yeah, definitely so. All right, guys. Well, yeah, if you want us to go over any other games really quick, go ahead and drop them in the chat. We're gonna go ahead and figure out what our play of the day and our parlay of the day is. Let's just go ahead and get into our play of the day first. I think we already know what this one's going to be.
Celtics.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll with the Celtics team total over here. Celtics team total over 110.5. Yeah, as far as on this board here, this is my favorite play, like by far. By far. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into our parlay of the day. I don't have any other plays locked in for the night, so this is actually going to be interesting because I really don't know where I'm going to go here.
I'm going Drew Holiday, 10.5 points. Okay. I think that's a steal. Or what's the juice on it? Between him and Aaron Gordon, whichever is lower. Because I like both of those equally. So
Drew Holiday. FanDuel has them locked up. It has like a few different players locked up. I wonder why.
Derek White? Maybe Porzingis news. Did he drop?
Has to be something because they have all of the Celtics players locked.
Okay.
If actually anybody out there like has any news that they can see, definitely drop it in the chat.
What is Josh Hart 10.5 points?
Josh Hart 10.5 is minus 144.
Okay. What about 11.5? Is that plus?
You can get 11.5 at plus 100.
Dude, let's run with that.
Okay.
11.5. So in the last 5 games, he's cleared that number 80% of the time. He's had 14, 15, 13, and 14. His minutes are through the roof. He can literally play the entire game. A lot of his points do come in the paint. He's a putback artist. His field goal attempts, they're 9.5. But when he plays, they're 9.5. So I really, really, really like that prop for plus money. So the last 5 games he's played Boston, he's had 12, 17, 20, 10, and 14. So he's cleared 12 or more in the last 5 times he's played.
Okay.
I only like to use 2025. I don't go all the way back to 2022, because you're not comparing apples to apples at that point. But if you did go back that far, he's cleared it in 64% of his games. So
I like that. So we're going to go with Hart over 11 points. Then I'm going to take the Stars and the Jets game over 5.5 goals. That's one tonight. That hasn't been added to my card yet. I'm not sure that I will. Actually, as far as the volume today, I'm trying to keep it very low. This is a play that I actually definitely like, though. I think for this game one, it is a little more open, and actually they can get to at least 6 goals here. So that's what I'm going to go with. And that gets us, plus 264. So nice odds there. On the week, on the parlays, we are 1-1 so far. If you're putting like a unit on these, we're still up 1.85. So we are still sitting good. So let's hit us another one to a night. Once again, play of the day is the Celtics team total over 110.5. Like I said, by far my favorite play. Nothing even is actually close to actually that. Then parlay of the day is Hart over 11.5 points and the Stars and Jets game over 5.5 for plus 264. All right, Joe. Well, guys, we will be back tomorrow. We will have the noon show, and then we will be back here at 5 o'clock. So we will see y'all then. Joe, do you want to take us out?
Like my boy DJ Khaled said, you either win with us or watch us win. Either way, let's fucking win, baby.
Let's fucking win, guys. Later.